Welcome to Lavender Bergamot Kitchen. Today I'm going to talk to you about eggplant. Eggplant is a really wonderful produce that is available all year round, but is especially good right now when it's in season at the end of the summer. These are Rosa Bianca eggplants, and they are my favorite. They are so good. The texture of the flesh is so creamy, and the skin is really thin. So if you find these, you should definitely try them. But this will work with any eggplant that you get. First, you want to just trim off the top. And you can either cut this into rounds or half moons. But for the food prep that I am trying to do with my eggplant, I like to cube it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into 4 planks, like that. And then I'm going to take each half and I'm going to cut that into 4 again. And then from there, I'm going to cut it into chunks. So I've got about this size. You can make them smaller if you want. That would just mean making the planks smaller and the strips smaller, both. Okay. And we're going to just toss them with a little bit of salt, which I've already done here. You can kind of see there's a little bit of wet on there, and that's from the moisture that's been pulled out by the salt. People say salt your eggplant so that it doesn't get bitter, but there's another reason too, which is that it will cook a lot better and less, we'll use less oil and less time if you salt it, because that will allow it to just brown up and not have to just absorb a lot of oil. It can be kind of like a sponge for oil. So we're going to move over to the stove now. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in to our nice hot pan. We're going to dump that in there. We want to kind of do one even layer. We don't want to overcrowd the pan. In general, that's a good, when you're trying to sear something, don't overcrowd the pan. And what I mean when I say sear is I want to get that browning on the bottom of it where it's touching the pan. So if you've got it overcrowded, it's just going to steam. It's not really going to brown, and that's not what we want today. Like I said, you can do this in the oven too. Just toss it with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. Put it into the oven and just roast it at about 450 until it's all kind of browned and really, really nice and soft. Once it's done, you'll end up with these nice brown little cubes of eggplant. They're nice and soft. They've got a good crust on them, and they're really, really fabulous to have to be able to throw into whatever food you're making in your kitchen. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.